Hey.
Okay, so you're out there looking for the perfect fifth wheel for your family. Well, I'm Logan, and this is Christy, and we've been full-time traveling for over a year. And
we have 4 littles.
And we have 4 little kids. And we spent a lot of time looking for the right one for us, right?
Yeah, a long time. Tons of time online, tons of time going through. I mean, we went to several dealerships and toured thousands, it felt like.
It was awful. Lots of hot, walking in them and you're sweating. We know what it's like to be out there searching for the right one for your family. And after a long, long time, we did settle on one that we still, to this day, after a year's worth of travel, feel like it was a perfect fit for us. And we plan on keeping it for a very long time. And we wanted to share with you, so maybe it will help you to find the right travel trailer, fifth wheel, or motorhome for your family, as you're thinking about joining us out on the road as well.
Yeah, so let's show you the rig.
So let's give you a tour, and we'll give you all the details of and reasons why we love the one that we chose.
Hey guys, come on in. Let's give you a tour of our RV. So right when you come in, you can see this is the bunk room. So if you come in here, we have the upper bunk, and then this bunk down here folds into a queen size bed. So this is awesome space right here. And then we also have in here, come on in. We have our pack and play. So if you have a baby, this is easy as well. It fits in here. And then there's quite a bit of cupboard space over here. I'll kind of move this so you can see. There's a nice big cupboard here with 3 huge drawers. They're deep drawers. So that's awesome space here. The reason we really, really loved the mid-bunk model is because you don't lose all this storage right here in the kitchen. So let me show you. Right here in the kitchen, you got all these cupboards on this side because we got the mid-bunk. A lot of the other models we were looking at, you would enter the bunk from right here instead of from the front, and then you lose all this. I mean, this is a ton of cupboard space in the kitchen. And so we had plenty of, it gave us enough room to pretty much put anything we wanted in here. So we absolutely loved this model for that reason. Another reason was right here. This is a full-size fridge. So, and a full-size freezer. So that was awesome. We had the nice big sink here, and then the smaller sink, we love that. It also has covers you can put over these, so you can have more counter space, which we do that really often as well. And then right here, we have a full-size oven as well. Let me see that. And I love this oven too. As I checked into the ovens, not a lot of ovens cook very well or bake very well because they don't have this little black rack in there. And so people will put like a cookie sheet or something underneath it to get better heat, even heat or equal heat. So we love this model because I can put a full-size cookie sheet in my oven. Lots of ovens can't do that. And then I also love that we get the full-size microwave. And this microwave is also a convection oven, so you can use it to bake as well. So we loved that about this for a full-time family. I love the pantry. This is a huge pantry. Has pull-out drawers. Lots of space up there. Tons of space. Also, around the side over here, there's more cupboard space underneath the sink. And then there's these drawers that pull out as well. So you get a ton of space for everything. And then, what else did we love, babe?
Well, we love the fact that we got the big living room, right? I mean, you mentioned that. I mean, by having the mid-bunk, we didn't give up this living space, and that was super important to us.
Yeah, and also, we can all sit down and watch a movie. This also folds out into a king-size bed, so if you have older kids, they could sleep out here as well. And then these chairs recline, so we love that. Right here too, we still got our dining room area as well. So we can almost all fit up here. Almost.
Almost.
If the baby's in his high chair on the floor, we can. And we kind of, at first, this model actually came with 4 chairs like this, but we traded 2 of those out for, what is this, like a bench seat where that you can actually open so you can have more storage under there as well. And so this rig has been awesome for a big family because we get all this space
Yeah,
counter space, storage space.
And if we do, I mean, you mentioned that that's a king bed pull out. It's just nice being able to spread the kids out if you need to.
Yeah, if you want to. Yeah.
If your kids aren't getting along well, or you need to spread them out, I can have one sleeping down here. I can just spread them out. And we haven't shown the loft yet, but that's
another huge reason we got this RV. But I will show you up here too. These are so deep. Like, I will show you. These are like, I mean, these are like, they're extremely deep. I have my Booty Ninja up here if it's like just sitting right there like that. So you can see these are super deep cupboards. Because a lot of the fifth wheels that we checked out, like they had, I mean seriously, the cupboards were like this deep. And so you couldn't fit hardly anything in there even if you wanted to. And so I love that they had the deep, everywhere in this rig has pretty deep cupboards. And so that is, yeah, that's something that I love. And then let's take you up here and show you the loft. Shut the door. Also, a lot of times my mom comes with us on our travels, and so we literally hardly even use this room. This is her room when she comes, so there's enough room for all three of our kids to sleep up in this loft if we need them to, or sometimes Addie will sleep on the bunk in the mid-bunk room as well. So I mean, but there's just lots of options with this rig for families. So right here is the ladder up to the loft. So you can see here, we have two of the kids' beds up there right now, but 3 kids can fit up here. And then something, I mean, this is just a shoe rack that we got, that we have the kids' clothes on in bins like this. And so really their clothes are up there too. And we have an organizational video too on this rig and how we organized it if you want to check that out too. But we'll kind of talk about that more in that video. But yeah, so much space between the bunk room, the bunk room below, the loft up here. There's just tons and tons of space.
There, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's another bed down there as well.
And there's storage under that couch. I mean, you can store blankets and everything under that one, just like in the mid-bunk room. So
yeah,
lots of space for their stuff.
Tons of storage space. So now here's the bathroom. You're gonna go in? Want me to go in the bathroom?
Sure, why not?
So in here, we love this too because you get so much. I mean, there's a lot of storage in here. So you have the storage inside the counter here. There's storage down here and in here. And these are deep. Like I said, everything's deep, which I love. These I thought would be useless because they're deep and so narrow. But if you find the right bins, you can literally fit so much stuff in your bathroom. And then the shower, I like this shower too because it's full size. So Logan can stand in here without a problem, and this moves up and down. Looks like he would have a problem, but. And then there's also a little bathtub in here. So we actually have a plug thing that we can put over that, and this can actually be a little tub for your littles too. So I love that there's a tub if you want it. And then the master bedroom. This is where all the magic happens. No, just kidding. Come on in. I don't know what you want me to say. Listen, so this is awesome too. This has the king size bed. This was a big deal to us as well.
Which wasn't the mattress that it comes with, of course, is lousy. We upgraded.
We upgraded a mattress. But then the fact that it's a king size bed, and it's also like another room to be able to send your kids in if you want them to watch a movie, or Logan and I can work in here as well. It has tons of storage in here too. There's 6 drawers right here. This can be a washer and dryer closet if you want it to be, or we use it for storage. But I mean, look how much space and how deep those are. These bins I have in here, these are like full-size bins, so you can go, I mean, they go back really far. Same with the one on the bottom, so it's tons of storage space there. And then also in the closet, behind the clothes, there's bookshelves, which you can see we don't even have full. Like, I mean, you could have books in this whole space if you wanted to, or you can have more clothes. Because we have our kids' clothes in the loft and the baby's clothes in there, and then lots of our clothes in the drawers there, we actually have a lot of space right now. And then also back over in this corner, I don't know if you can see, but can you see in there, babe? There's even more space back in there where you can hang backpacks and things like that. So I mean, this closet has got a ton of space for storage. And then the other thing super cool is this bed lifts up. So in this rig, you can do storage under the bed as well. And so we have blankets and stuff in there.
That bin right there is where we keep a lot of the dirty clothes.
Yep, and then this is also, this has a little bench seat, and then it has a dirty clothes bin in there as well.
Yep.
So, I mean, storage. That honestly was the biggest thing that I was looking for as a mom, trying to figure out how we could live in a fifth wheel, was making sure there would be enough storage. And so the fact that this had all the huge cabinets in the kitchen, and then also we wanted to make sure that we had enough room for our kids to sleep at when my mom came, because we like having her to babysit. Right? And so, anything else, babe?
No,
I missed?
I don't think so. I mean, so your top 3 things that you love about this fifth wheel for families, how about you break it down for me?
Yeah, for sure. The top 3 things I would say, number 1 was that it had the loft, because so many of them have the mid bunk room, but there's no loft. I mean, the loft gives us, our kids' clothes are up there, and actually 3 beds if we want them up there, so we can fit 3 littles up there and their stuff, which is a huge deal. And so I would say that the fact that it has the loft, and then I would say the other thing that I love is the huge, so because it is the mid bunk, we have all that counter space and the cupboards on that wall right there, and they're deep. So that was huge, because that gave me, in all the other models we looked at, that wasn't there. And I was like, where do people put their toasters and their blenders? There just wasn't space for that. So I would say the deep cabinets all over the rig, number 2. And number 3 was we didn't sacrifice the living area, because there's a nice living room area down there with the full size fridge and microwave. Sorry, that's more than 3. Obviously, okay. Yeah, this was definitely the best choice that we could find to fit our whole family, and we've loved it. So over a year in, and we love this rig. Okay, let's take a look at the outside, and I'm going to show you some things that we love about this for our family, and it's that the outside storage is fantastic as well. Come take a look here. Now, of course, it's a little bit of a mess because we've been here for a little while, but you can see it's huge and it's deep, and it goes all the way to the back. And right off the bat, what you're going to notice is some things that It is kind of dark, guys. I don't know.
Now, it may not come through well, but you can see some of the pipes and water pipes back there. But I actually took out one of the walls, and I did it on purpose because it was on an angle before and it took up a lot of space. So by me taking it out, it actually gave me quite a bit more storage space. So that's why it looks like that there. But nice big storage area, and you know, of course, we got the built-in vacuum here, and which actually works very, very well, and we like it a lot.
Yes, we love it.
And we got one of these on each side, so propane on this side, propane on the other side, and so pretty easy. When one runs out, I just pop one out, replace it. I actually have an extra tank, so I'll just swap out the empty one and go fill it up pretty easy. And so that is the storage on the front. And come up here and I'll show you the storage in the very front section here. This is actually really big, and I don't even have it completely full yet. But I usually keep paper towels, diapers, things like that up here. Sometimes I'll put a stroller up here. But really deep. Of course, you got the batteries, and but what you can't really see is how high it goes. So you could really stack some stuff up in here, and I just haven't needed it. We got so much storage that I haven't needed to really stick a lot up in here. So it's just nice having extra space. You know, try not to tell Christy about it because she'll fill it up with something. So now she knows. Now she knows we got more space.
Now I know there's more room for more
stuff. But that is the outside storage. There's nothing in the rear, but it does have a nice hitch, of course, and we got a big bike rack on that. But that's the outside storage. Tons of space for our family, and we love it. So now I'll show you the exact model number real quick. So right here we have this is our model right here. It's a Grand Design Solitude 377 MBS, and we love it a lot, and we highly recommend it for people with families.